Welcome to Audiobox on Air, the space where stories come alive and English becomes more than just words. Here, you don't just study English, you live it, you feel it, and you grow with every story told. So sit back, relax, and let's journey together. The Mountain of Three Shadows. It was early morning when three friends, Nolan, Jerome, and Jude, set out for a hike up the great snowy mountain. The air was crisp, and the world felt alive with promise. They laughed as they walked, boots crunching against the frozen ground. Nolan, the calm one, carried most of the supplies. Jerome, the weakest of the three, struggled to keep pace but never lost his smile. Jude, strong and restless, led the way, eager to conquer the mountain. At first the sky was clear, but mountains have secrets and they change faster than the human heart. Without warning, clouds gathered, winds howled, and snow began to fall. A gentle flurry at first, then thicker, heavier, colder, until the path vanished beneath a blanket of white. The three slowed. The laughter was gone. Only the storm spoke now. "We need shelter," Nolan said, his voice steady. But Jerome stumbled, his knees buckling. He fell into the snow, gasping for air, his face pale, his lips blue. "Get up," Jude barked, pulling at Jerome's arm. "If you stay down, you die here. Wolves will find you. The mountain will eat you alive." But Jerome shook his head weakly. His body refused to obey. Nolan knelt beside him. His hands were shaking from the cold, but his voice was warm. "Then I'll carry you." Jude's eyes blazed with anger. "You'll slow us down. You'll kill us all." He clenched his fists, then turned away. "Fine, stay behind if you want. I won't freeze because of you." And just like that, Jude left. His figure vanished into the snowstorm, a shadow swallowed by white. Nolan lifted Jerome onto his back. Every step felt heavier, but he whispered to his friend, "Don't feel guilty. You're not a burden, you're keeping me alive. Carrying you makes my blood burn hot. I don't feel the cold." Jerome's weak smile returned, and he rested his head against Nolan's shoulder. "Thank you, brother." Hours passed. Snow stung like knives. The mountain seemed endless. Nolan's legs trembled, his breath shallow, yet he pressed forward. Finally, through the storm, they saw a figure motionless in the snow. It was Jude. His body lay stiff, frozen, his eyes staring at nothing. Jerome gasped. He didn't make it. Nolan closed his eyes, sorrow heavy in his chest. But then something moved. Jude's hand twitched, his lips parted. He was still alive, barely. Nolan dropped to his knees, setting Jerome down gently. He rubbed Jude's arms, trying to stir life into him. Why did you come back?" Jude whispered, his voice cracked. "I didn't," Nolan said softly. "We found you." Tears formed in Jude's frozen lashes. I thought strength meant walking alone, but strength is staying together." Nolan's voice trembled. "Then stay with us now. We'll make it, all three of us." But Jude's breath faded into silence. His strength had run out. Jerome wept quietly, but Nolan pulled him close. "We can't stop here. He's gone, but we're not." With the last of his will, Nolan carried Jerome again, step after step, pain after pain, until finally at dawn the storm cleared and they saw smoke rising in the distance. A cabin, a shelter. Nolan collapsed at the door, but the people inside rushed to help, pulling both him and Jerome to safety. Jerome survived because Nolan refused to give up, and though Jude's body was left behind on the mountain, his final words stayed with them. Strength is staying together. Key words and phrases from the story. 1. Set out to start a journey. Example, they set out early in the morning. 2. Without warning, suddenly, unexpectedly. Example, the storm came without warning. 3. Kneel or knelt, to go down on your knees. Example, he knelt beside his friend in the snow. 4. Burden, something heavy or difficult to carry, either physically or emotionally. Example, he felt like a burden to his friends. 5. Press forward, to continue moving despite difficulty. Example, they pressed forward through the snowstorm. 6. Step after step, an expression meaning slow progress but not giving up. Example, she finished the race step after step. 7. Strength is staying together, a life lesson phrase. It means true strength comes from supporting others, not just being strong alone. From today's story, the most important words and phrases you should remember are: set out, without warning, kneel, burden, press forward, step after step, and the phrase strength is staying together. Try to use at least one of these in your own sentence today. And that's the lesson from this story. English learning, like climbing a mountain, isn't about rushing ahead alone. It's about walking together, step by step, carrying each other when times are hard. That way, even the coldest storms cannot break us. Thank you for listening to Audiobox on Air. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to subscribe so together we can keep climbing higher. One story, one word, one lesson at a time.